How to stop thinking about your ex. Having a relationship end can be a painful experience, particularly when your thoughts continually drift back to your ex. Whether your relationship just ended or you're still struggling to get past the hurt months later, you may feel that these constant thoughts are preventing you from moving on. Fortunately, there are several techniques that can help you accept that the relationship is over and finally stop thinking about your ex. Getting past the pain. Grieve. The ending of a relationship can often feel similar to the death of a loved one. It's okay to mourn this loss. Painful emotions cannot simply be swept under the rug. In fact, you will find it much easier to move past your hurt if you confront your emotions without judgment, too. Trying to suppress your thoughts will only make them stronger. You may even begin to dream about your ex if you don't allow yourself to experience your thoughts and emotions. 3. Cry if you want. It feels better when you let all that out, instead of keeping it bottled up inside you forever. Talk with someone you trust. Sometimes you just need someone to listen rather than offer advice. Even if you cannot understand why it happened, talking about it can help you accept that the relationship is over. If you don't feel comfortable talking to a loved one about the breakup, consider seeing a therapist or joining an online support group. It might also help to have an imaginary conversation with your ex about all of your pent-up grievances. This will allow you to talk through all of your feelings without actually having to have contact with your ex, and may help you find closure. 5. Let go of anger. If you're obsessing about the terrible things your ex did to you, you will never be able to move on. No matter how angry you are, it's important to stop ruminating on these negative thoughts. When dealing with recurring thoughts, it's helpful to confront them head-on. Think about why you are having the thought, how the thought may be distorted or untrue, and what kind of negative effect the thought is having on you in the moment. The more you acknowledge your ruminations, the easier it will be to let go of them. 7. Be honest with yourself. After a breakup, people are often dishonest with themselves about the quality of the relationship or the reasons why it ended. It's important to carefully consider how happy you really were in the relationship and what caused the breakup. This will allow you to move past idealizing what might not have been a great relationship in the first place. It will also help to ask yourself what your role was in causing the breakup, as this might help you let go of some anger. Get the help you need. A breakup can have seriously negative effects on your mental and physical well-being, especially if you find that you're still dwelling on it months later. Breakups have been associated with weakened immune systems and an increased risk of illness. People who have not gotten over a breakup within 16 weeks can even experience physical changes in their brains that reduce their motivation, concentration, and emotions. It is critical to get professional help before your physical health begins to suffer. A therapist can help by listening to you, encouraging you to confront your feelings, and teaching you new ways to deal with your pain. Remind yourself to let go. There are a variety of behavioral techniques you can try to stop obsessive thoughts about your ex. All of these techniques rely on your ability to recognize when a thought about your ex enters your mind and to take a specific action to stop that thought from coming back. Remember that these techniques are to be used for obsessive thoughts only. If you have not yet dealt with your feelings and taken the time to grieve, you should not try to suppress your thoughts. You can try wearing a rubber band around your wrist and snapping it each time you think about your ex. You can write down the thoughts you are having about your ex on a piece of paper and then throw it away. You can try a visualization exercise, which requires you to visualize a specific scene whenever a thought of your ex occurs to you. For example, you could think of a stop sign in order to remind yourself that you need to stop what you are doing. If you do this consistently, the association should become automatic.